Alright, so this is Web Design Lesson 3, how to make a list. So an unordered list is exactly what it sounds like. It's a list that that is in no particular order. So you use a bullet point, and this would be an unordered list. An ordered list is something that does need order for the list items to make sense. Okay, so this would be an ordered list, and you can use either numeric values or alpha values to list your ordered list, or you can even use Roman numerals. And then we're also going to learn how to insert images today, so that's exciting. Let's go ahead and pull up your note sheet. Okay, I'll pull it up. We'll get started. So in order to do an unordered list, you're just going to type in the code UL. With these lists, you need to close the list before it'll let you move on. So if you keep a list open, it'll constantly let you add list items, and then once you're done, you can close the tag. Now, an ordered list is OL, so whoever came up with this wasn't that creative with these things. Now, whenever you open a list, either unordered or ordered, before there will be a bullet or a number that shows up, you need to designate a list item, and a list item is just an LI tag. You don't need to close this tag, but you do need to close the list tag. I know this is kind of confusing, and I will give you an example once we're done filling this out. Now you can change the list type, which, like for an ordered list, you can change it to be, alpha value, a numeric value, or even a Roman numeral value. And in order to do that, you would do it inside the ordered list or unordered list tag, the beginning tag, and you just do type equals, and you type it. Now you don't need quotation marks for this code. Just type equals and then whatever the value is. And I will go ahead and I'll show you what that looks like on the example. Now, inserting a picture is pretty fun, and we'll use this a lot, so make sure you understand this. Remember, when you save your photo, you want to save it in the same file that you have your HTML code and everything. So you want all of it in the same folder. We'll go back to our note sheet. But in order to insert a picture, you would type in image source equals, and then whatever the name of your picture is, .jpeg, or whatever the file type is, and then end it with quotations. Now remember, this will change if you have a bitmap or a GIF file. That changes along, but most of the time it's a JPEG. Now, picture width, you can resize your picture in the code. Now you can either do it in pixels, which is a type of measurement, or you can do it in percentage. So if you're going to do it, you want to do it inside the image tag, but you would just type width equals and then a pixel value, and you'll have to guess and check with those, or width equals and then a numeric percentage value. And this is the same as with height. And again, you'll be able to play with these to see what they look like. Okay, and the number is a pixel value, and this is a numeric percentage. Alright, now a border, just like in a table or anything, you can add a border to a picture. And you can always change the color and everything. We're just going to practice putting a blank border on a photo. So inside the image tag, you would type in border equals and then a numeric pixel value. Okay, alt text, I don't know if I showed you on the assignment, but I'll show it to you now. Alt text is when you roll your mouse over, it brings up a text box. And so when you do alt text, you choose what you write in that little text box. So back to our note sheet, alt equals, and then anything you type within these quotation marks will be what shows up in the text box.